see if some errors still come up. This,
there we are. Yes. Move it out.
There we go. That was weird being on the wrong side.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What's up? Welcome.
So you've already set it up so we can see everything.
Trailmakers Development stream.
Do we not need to make the screen full screen?
Yeah, but I thought it would be way more fun to just have a
webcam
only stream.
We're not going to show the game this week, are we?
No, just the blogging. An hour blog, live blogging, right? Nah. What are the other peeps?
It's cool to see so many people in the chat.
Got other people in the background right here. There's Elba, one of our programmers. And people are still at work here at the office, so a little bit of noise in the background. Hope you'll bear with us. But You want to get to it, Jamie?
We can get to it.
Yeah.
We can play some of the game. Show some of the stuff off that
Hey,
we've
Elba,
been
your
doing.
scarf is cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it.
Exactly.
Actually, it need to be cool.
All right, that's too
Whoa.
too much close up. Let's do this instead. And then right here. Does this work?
Ah, it's perfect.
It's a beautiful stream.
Fits right
Somewhat. And I want to do this so we can actually read Discord and chat at the same time.
in. Take it up a little bit.
Take what up?
The Discord window.
This like
Yeah.
this?
No, up a little bit. Up.
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 No, like make it smaller.
Like this?
The other way. Oh my god. How difficult is
What?
it? There we go. I wanted to see this.
Oh, you wanna? Jamie is vain. He wants to see the viewer numbers.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I mean, if we see that nobody's watching, then we may as
then
well
we'll
stop,
just
right?
stop it. But someone is watching, so we are live. See how much how big a delay was that? I said it as soon as I saw you write it. Hey, Grizzly B.
There's a lot of new names here
Yeah,
that I'm
I
not
like it.
recognizing. It's good.
So today's stream is going to be a showcase of stuff that fans have built and sent us on Discord in the vehicles room. Stuff that we've built in-house that is not nearly as cool.
I don't know. One of the things is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, obviously, because I made it. But that and we'll probably tinker a little bit with some of the stuff that you sent in. We had a couple of helicopters sent in yesterday, and we're gonna make them fly. So let's do that.
You can show some of the new things, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Okay, Jamie. What new stuff?
maybe people watching noticed something different in the builder.
What?
If you pick this block here,
Mm.
I know the Toda was complaining that you couldn't pick a color for that block
That's right.
a few days ago or maybe a week ago, and now you can. And it also looks a little bit different.
It looks so much better now, and it's better for when you customize your vehicles to have the ability to color them. So I think you'll enjoy this.
What's gonna happen if we drag out the Toda's vehicle actually that he made? Is that gonna automatically update
Yes.
to the new block?
Yes.
Okay.
It will.
Cool.
Do you have this still in here?
I think I do.
In the
Or maybe I don't.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
do.
here,
It's
it's
there.
See how. See, we showed this last time, but there's probably some new people in here. It's something that Real the Toda in chat has built. As you
Okay,
can
so right
see,
now, yeah, it's a mix of colors.
it's a mix of colors, but
But
it
if
is
you
the new model.
If you select all of them, can you group tint them? Oh.
Poof.
Ooh. It's pretty
How
cool.
about that?
It's pretty nice.
Thanks for pre-ordering, Grizzly B. But yeah, a lot more stuff is tintable, and there's even some parts I know that have two tintable definitions.
Yeah,
so
like the seat.
like a color and off color, like the seat, and this too, but this doesn't work. There's clearly still some pink here that we can't tint. We'll fix it. So yeah, that's one thing. What else is new, Jamie?
Well, like the Toda says, you still can't tint the color red for some reason.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we'll get around to adding it. I'm not actually sure why it's not in the list.
That's weird.
Maybe the designer just doesn't like the color red, and he was like, nope.
The Ferrari red, but that still doesn't explain the Toda why you put front lights on the back and back lights on the front. I don't get it. And thank you, Green Ninja, for pre-ordering. I hope you won't regret it. Of course you won't.
We also, this build has the new explosions, right?
The new explosions, I'm sure we'll see those eventually
Yeah.
when stuff goes wrong. But oh man, it's a bit heavy.
Yeah, it's the Toda's car is very heavy.
Tota's car. There's another new part actually. The shields that you can use as there's only knobs on the bottom of it, and then you can put it on top of something, and it is also tintable. So another layer of customization for your vehicles. Oh, because they were round. I see. So the color doesn't matter,
That makes
but more the
sense.
shape. Blow it up. Yeah. New stuff. Other new
What
stuff.
new stuff?
Other new features.
Oh,
So hard to remember
Did
all
you
this
show
stuff.
them? Did you show both of the shield blocks? You
Oh,
only
yeah.
showed one of them, right?
I only
There's
showed one
two.
of them. Where's the other one?
If you go to the favorites tab, it should
Favorites.
be there. Oh, there it is.
The large shield plate,
Mhm.
but the large shield plate has only isn't fully tintable. So I don't
Not
know
right
if
now,
that's.
but I'm sure it will be. Right now,
Let's assume that
yeah.
it will be possible at some point. Hey, Sanfin. I just hope
GMR.
I just hope I pronounced this stuff right. Okay, so
sure they'll forgive us if
I
you
want to
don't.
show. What do we want to show first?
Is that a flag? Have we shown the flag? That's not in the Steam build, is it?
The flag? Yeah, the flag is in.
It is.
I
in the
remember.
Steam build?
I've seen Cheetah build something
Okay.
with the flag.
Shows how much I know.
Okay, it's time to whip out a brand new vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that it doesn't save this, but I
Yeah, that's
think we
pretty
can
nice. Desktop.
desktop.
And
Blueprints
blueprints
for
for stream.
Okay, what do you want to show first? I want to show this one.
Which one is this?
This is
Where did it put it actually? Oh, there.
XUT
Oh.
man on Discord who built a G. Here this is a G55.
Looks like it might be heavy.
I think it might be very heavy. A little bit like the Totus. I'd see. Yeah, the build doesn't like it that too much. It's not the best frame rate when you build something like this.
Especially not within
Especially,
Unity.
yeah, because we're playing it directly from the Unity editor, so everything will perform just a little bit worse. But hey, I think it's pretty cool.
It has cannons. What more do you need?
It has cannons. I don't know which kind of pickup truck has a cannon in the window of it.
I'm sure there's some out there in the world somewhere.
Elfish asks, when is the early access out, Jamie?
Oh,
Well, you can test the early
Stage-
access.
I mean,
if
we're
you
gonna
want.
announce something super soon, right?
We are. Actually,
Like really soon.
really soon. If you want to test, there's a key. That's a Trailmakers key right there. If you,
Wow, we're just giving them out now.
I just
Okay.
posted one. Expect it. So if you still don't have the alpha demo and you want to give it a go,
Well, they're also gonna need to,
they're gonna need an extra key to access the.
which they can get by joining our
beta.
Discord
Yep.
if they're not already on
Mhm.
it.
Join our
and
Discord. That's
send in-
discord.gg/trailmakers.
Send in
and-
either me or you
Yeah, and message,
a message.
Jamie or
It's solid.
Stidsalt. That's right. Or ask someone who's already in the alpha, maybe. But yeah, join the Discord. Did you guys grab the latest stacked rotor version of my build?
Did we?
Actually, we're
don't
getting
think we
to.
did we?
I wrote down his name as Nix Draconum, but it's Nox Draconum, and we're getting actually to his helicopter. I think we should go for it because that is one of the things that has impressed me the most this week. Is some of the helicopters you guys have built. Let's go for
Is it that one?
this one. This was the first version that you sent us, where you had some trouble getting it to lift off. Actually, I want to show you a bug too, because when you just put it in here and go and make it spin, then it's like it's not really moving from the ground.
It's
Yeah.
a key for the alpha Grizzly V. When the early access game comes out, you will still need to buy the game if you like it.
But you can test it with us.
You can check it out, see if you like it, give us feedback.
That's right. So one of the reasons why it couldn't take off is because of the speed in here that you can adjust. If you put up the speed to say, I don't know, 5, then all of a sudden,
Whoa.
well, it moves a little bit more, but as you can see, the whole whole helicopter spins with it. And what Nox Draconum wanted to do was build like a rotator here to counter the force that turns it around, but that is something that doesn't fully work yet. Now I want to show you what happened when you tried it yesterday. Was that you took or at least that's how I replicated the issue you had. I took this large grid block and I put it on here, right? So that this rotator would rotate this grid block to kind of counter the spin. But what happens when you do that is, oh, did I even put it on right? Did I put it on the knob?
No, you didn't. What did you?
I did.
Okay.
So maybe it's already been fixed, or someone has tried fixing it. Maybe did Peter fix this? Did you fix it? Peter already fixed it, but there was some issues because this grid block is attached to the helicopter and to the spinning block, so it just would bug out the whole vehicle.
Hashtag blame Peter, right?
Hashtag blame Peter. Also, this helicopter, even though these engines look really, really cool on it, it made it a little bit too heavy for just one rotation. What do we call this? What is this called? What is the name I actually gave this? The helicopter servo.
Okay, you have to check what the name you gave it was.
Shout out to Peter, and also hashtag blame Peter, obviously. So what I did was I changed the helicopter a little bit and made it into this thing. Alright, so kept two of the engines, and then I put a helicopter servo on the bottom of it and put some grid blocks on it to have some counter torque. And then I don't know if it's saved, but I put this to 10, and maybe this works. Well, it doesn't.
It was definitely working.
Maybe let's just make it a little bit lighter. How about that? I mean, now it doesn't look as cool, but it flies.
And it shoots.
Kind of. It shoots. So that's how I made it actually fly. And the max weight a servo can lift, I don't actually know the exact value for that. That's a good experimentation. This vehicle right now is 212 kilograms.
That could maybe be something
at
nice to
with speed
have
10.
in the tooltips or something.
Yeah.
Actually, that could be
And
good.
this is the max speed of the helicopter servo, and it just barely lifts up 212 kilos. But yeah, we made that work. Then who was it? It was a guy on Discord called Pyra, Pyrarr, submitted another very, very cool helicopter. I want to show you. It looks like this. Now this
That
one
pretty cool.
is actually not that much heavier. Look at that, 298 kilograms.
Huh.
But it has two helicopter spinners. And right now he's put them at 4.5, which when I tried it wasn't enough to get a lift off.
Did we have the speed settings in the Steam Alpha 2, or is that a new thing?
Oh, we had it because otherwise he couldn't set it to 4.5. I think a standard maybe it's even lower. But as with everything, turn it up to the max.
Turn it up to 11.
Turn it up to 11, and you actually have a very well-functioning helicopter.
Grizzly B, there isn't any actual bolts right now, but it is possible to make a type of bolt using various pieces such as the wheels. But we do have plans to add actual boat pieces, right?
Yeah.
Sometime in the future.
Sometime in the early access, because the boat pieces is not enough. We also want the boat, or like the water physics, to be better, so it makes more sense overall. So when we do that at boat pieces, we'll have like a whole. I hope we'll have like a whole boat update.
Yeah, it'll be the boat update.
like with boat parts and sails and stuff like that.
Maybe even the
hopefully.
water update.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe
water
maybe
update.
you'll be able to go underwater.
I think
Diving, that kind of stuff.
You're over promising again. Please don't clip this.
I'm not promising
Please
anything.
don't clip this. All right.
People who have played the Alpha 2 might notice stuff is a little bit different around Climb Island, actually. If you fly up and give them an overview,
That's true.
like the layout has changed
That's
a
true.
little bit here.
You're seeing it? If
We
you're
have textures on
familiar
the
with this
bridge,
place,
new
you'll see.
textures.
It's true. We have to make an EA. So many loot boxes. Okay, I'm not done
Buy a
talking
loot
about how
box and
cool
you
this
might get the update
helicopter
that you
is.
want,
I'm just
maybe.
saying I'm not done talking about the coolness of this helicopter because. Do you see the back of this?
I
Those
do
little
see the back
propellers?
of it.
Thanks to them, it can do this. Oh my god. Please, if you have the game, please go and download this helicopter in the vehicle room and try it out. It's a lot of fun. All it's missing is like a couple of cannons on the side.
Yeah, it has no cannons, right?
Maybe some suspension so it doesn't land that roughly. Yes, please. What's it? What are they? Are they key banging?
Are the key banging? What? I don't think
Actual
so.
yaw control is.
It actually works.
It
It's
actually works.
super impressive.
Yeah, and
I
so
think everyone in the office today has been pretty impressed by that creation.
exactly. And you should know that every time you guys build something and something impressive and put it on Discord, almost like all of us developers are checking it out. We're putting it on our like private chat rooms and trying them all out, and it's just so cool to see you guys build stuff. So please keep it coming. You want to edit this for a little bit or go on to the next one?
I'm happy to stay with this one a little bit. I mean, I think it's super cool.
It's for Nox Draconin. Check out
And it's only in sandbox mode. But I assume that's
here,
what he was playing
the
in
propeller.
anyway.
And in the propulsions, the propeller. There you have it. And the smart thing about this one is you put one on each side, and then bound one of them for A and the other one for D. So, just works perfectly.
And the key bindings are actually saving correctly now.
And
as
the
well,
key bindings
which
are
is
saving.
really
Oh,
nice.
thank God. Another Peter fix. Hashtag.
Yes.
Hashtag thank you, Peter.
Yeah,
That'll never go viral, but
it's nice to give him credit where it's due.
Credit where it's due. Controller support. I think felt like we've been over this a lot of times. Controller support is planned.
We totally want to do controller support. It's probably not going to be there for early access launch because it's a surprising amount of work that needs to go into it. It's not as simple
And
as
as
you
Durf
might think.
said, building would be way harder to make controller support for than just driving around.
Yeah.
Mm. But then again, build with mouse and keyboard, drive with controller could be the early stages. But
I think that's probably what will happen when we first put those controls in.
yeah.
Because I know I personally, I would enjoy just being able to drive around with a controller.
Oh yeah.
I'm quite happy using mouse and keyboard to build.
All right, before we move any further, I want to show another community-created one. This one is from the Unnamed Engineer, and it's by far the best.
The hovercraft.
By far the best hovercraft I've seen so far. Because every time I make a hovercraft, there's something about the particles here, huh? Every time I make a hovercraft, I use the small jets. What's up with the dust? Is that?
I guess one of our artists or designers is tweaking that at the minute.
That
'Cause
does
that
not
is
look
not
right.
final.
Am I? Is it because can I color this?
No, it's
Okay.
that would be cool though.
That would be cool. Color exhaust. What color? Chat. Do you guys calculate the forces with actual aerodynamics or just preset forces that depend on speed?
That's a good question.
That's good.
And Peter has left us.
Actual aerodynamics is my, because we can tweak stuff like the lift of a block and stuff like that, and we have aerodynamic blocks that make sure that wind flies over your vehicle and stuff like that. Will you add enemies to the game? There are already a few enemies, but enemies in this game is mostly wildlife that is just hostile because you're near it.
Yeah.
So there won't be like zombies or men with guns. But since the game is multiplayer, I'm sure you can find some enemies on the internet and play versus
definitely.
them. Make it red. This is red, right? If you're
I mean,
just slightly colorblind.
It's either that or the pink one. Pink is
Huh.
probably a little bit closer.
No, I like this. Okay, so I've said that this is the coolest hovercraft I've seen so far because it's so easy to steer. And the way that the unnamed engineer made this is to put kind of propellers inside of it. So as you can see, you have 2 propellers to make it go forward, 1 to make it go to each side, and then 2 to make it go backwards. Which all in all just gives you so much maneuverability. It's not good at landing, but
That was okay.
yeah,
Spoke too soon.
spoke too soon. But it's something that it is good at. Is water. Oh,
Oh,
no,
you
I
lost
lost one.
one.
Oh, why? Let's go back. Let's go back. Repair. There it is. Okay, let's try that again. Is water. I'm saying it like Oprah giving away something. Please ignore particle effects, dust stuff.
Yeah, and just happening
Just-
whilst on water is also kind of weird, right?
It's very weird. But please don't ignore how cool it is to have something that can work as like a speed boat. So we already have boats, sort of.
Kind
The
of.
thing about hoverblocks is if you stop on water... Let me just showcase, but I don't want to showcase it too far away. Yeah. It kind of sinks, as you can see.
It would normally sink, but I think the properties of the blocks are making it kind of float. Kind of.
I don't know exactly what's going on here. There it is. Yeah. So you have to, in order for the hover block to be like on water, it has to be in motion.
I think you should take the hovercraft through that canyon, because then it's going to be like pod racing, right? If you go through this canyon really
this
fast,
is pod racing.
it's going to be cool. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't handle bumps very well.
Nah. Because you can't really put suspension on hover blocks. Is the thing. I guess it could be like the block itself could be tweaked. Yeah. It's good. Still good.
This is fine.
So how about like a race, hover block race with this one through the canyon? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, with a friend.
Ah.
It could be super cool.
Durf knows exactly what he wants to build. And what is that? Tell me, and I will build it before you. Someone go tell the poor guys on Discord to get on the stream. Did someone claim the key? Did someone take it? Oh, that's not good.
I think someone tried to take it, and then they realized they already had a key, so
Yeah.
they didn't take it.
So did someone else take it?
I'm not sure. Maybe a bot
Huh.
took it.
Oh
That happens, right?
no, a bot. Do you know Spanish, Jimmy?
I do not.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Well, that's... Okay, so if someone's taken it, so it probably says, like, key already claimed or something if you use it in...
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
Next?
next, what should we show
What
next?
I like about this too is that you actually have 4 little surfaces where you can put stuff like cannons, right?
Yeah, you've got a lot of room on that build to expand on it.
This is what Anakin needed, right? I like how there's even a little bit of recoil, so when you shoot, you go backwards.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. go. Okay.
Well, who knows? Maybe we'll give out another key some point during the stream.
Dumb. Maybe, maybe. If someone really needs a key, we might have another one. Good. Now, can we maybe change the time of day so I can see a little bit better?
I think it's on the other side.
It's on the other side.
On the client
Here it
side.
is.
Oh, it's too dark.
There it is. It's
Beautiful.
morning again. Pretend you didn't see that. Can you put hover blocks on the sides to keep you from crashing into the canyon walls? I tried to experiment a little bit with hover blocks on the side and on the top and stuff. It doesn't exactly bug out. It just doesn't do anything interesting.
Okay.
I'd say. Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it.
No. But
Well,
like, it'd be fun to like have them as bumpers. So
Yeah,
as
I
Durf
mean-
says, when you almost are about to crash into a wall, it just kind of pushes you off.
I think like if you're going slow enough, it would maybe work as a bumper.
Mhm.
But as soon as you gain speed, I don't think it would.
It's
it
not
would help
enough.
you at all.
It's not enough, yeah.
Maybe if we had a setting so you
Oops.
could like change the strength of it, maybe. I don't know how possible that would be.
Yeah.
Could work.
Now, I had a little bit spare time yesterday. Decided to, build something. So plans to make a new model for one of the cannons so that they look more distinct from each other. Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
like a small one and a big one.
I think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, because
Right now the placeholder.
not right now you have to like hover over the tooltip to see which is which. So yeah, I'd say that one of them is a tool, is a placeholder. I don't know
Yeah.
which one would change, the big one or the small one.
That's a good question.
Quiero una key, por favor. I know that. I know that
I
one in
understand that.
Spanish. Yeah. Llevo esperando mucho tiempo para. Ah, man, sorry, I'm butchering the language. Is this? Oh man.
Did it not save you bindings?
Because I made it before the
it's an old one.
binding
Yeah.
thing. But it did save that binding. So, and this. No, not that. What about this? Nope, not that. This? Nope. But this. Yes, obviously. And this. Okay.
We don't use either of those Grizzly B, we use Perforce. That's our version control system.
Hmm.
And it's super scary. I hate making submits. I don't know how you feel about that, Emil. Maybe you feel the same.
I don't know much about it, but I'm kind of just rolling with what everyone says and then ask for help all the time because I suck at technical stuff. So I made this. I think actually, yeah. It's not too good at turning because I made it on the arrow keys, and I regret that. I should have obviously made it on the A and D, but it's
I mean, it works pretty well.
it's something.
It gets you around the world.
Something that is actually changed in this build compared to what people are playing right now, Jamie, on Alpha 2.
A lot of things.
Yeah. Besides a lot of
But yeah.
bug fixes and optimization stuff, is the camera angles.
Oh yes, we have
Right?
some new camera
Yeah.
angles.
Because that's something that always annoys me when I'm like flying in a helicopter. See, and when I'm not touching the mouse camera, it kind of does this. But if you press C, you got the first person
Without the scarf getting in the
without
way.
the scarf and the seat getting in the way. You remember that from the old alpha demo and from pretty much every build up until now? That was like the seat was in the way of the first person view. And then we have this, also a fixed camera angle, and this, the other side, and this from the that's
what happens when you're not watching where you're going.
I wasn't watching where I was going. Man.
Can you hit backspace?
Playmore's the best Spanish channel of Scrap Mechanic. I know Playmore. He wrote me a couple of months ago. This is
We should add a pickup there or something.
Did I smash the glass?
Let's say yeah. Let's say you did.
I smashed the glass. There we are. But camera angles. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's the thing. Camera angles. So this is the nothing cam, and this.
Did your
this.
rotors change color?
Yes,
Okay.
they do that sometimes
That's a
when
feature,
you
right?
when you die. But yeah, I think maybe four new camera angles. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. For now. Did you... Okay, it's just fading away really slow.
Yeah, exactly. Because it'd be like for cinematic stuff, or when you just... I'm sure we'll have like a feature where you can turn off the UI and record something really cool.
I'd really
Piloting
like-
wasn't great, but yeah, I mean, even for like streamers like Durf, maybe they too will enjoy some added camera angles.
I think YouTubers will appreciate it.
I hope so.
Maybe a photo mode in the future, that could be nice to have.
Photo mode for sure.
Have some filters, take some nice scenic photos
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're out exploring the world.
Now, after I built the octocopter,
But-
which is what we just flew. What?
Before you show another vehicle,
Okay.
there's also something else that's new in the world.
What?
That isn't in the Steam Alpha
What's
2.
that?
The puzzles that we were doing on the stream
Right.
the past 2 weeks, they're
They're here
now in
now.
the world.
Wanna go find them?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what vehicle I take when I go exploring.
Didn't I say?
No, because I took the
Oh, the speed.
blueprint
Okay,
instead
yeah.
of the history. Selfie mode. That'll never happen. No, not on my watch.
Why not? It was great in Zelda.
Okay, it's happening.
Thanks for watching, Zanfan.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
It's good to have you.
Okay, where are the puzzles at, Jimmy?
There is one just to your right, and
Oh.
if you fly down back to Climb Island, there's
Mhm.
one over there as well.
Well, these are the easy ones. What
Yeah,
are the hard ones here too?
Yeah, they should be.
Because
If-
we
if
already
you-
solved that one.
Yeah, but it's also it's still the placeholder art.
Yeah.
One of our artists today has actually been making the art for the
For the
for the
puzzles.
ball and for the area surrounding them.
Oh my god, a camera. You know, if this little guy in my helicopter had a cell phone, I'm sure he would call someone to get him the hell out of this island. I knocked it down. Now all I needed to do is scoop it up into the... No, that's never happening.
We need a hook or a magnet box so you can just fly over and pick up the ball. That's what we need.
I think Ace's plush moves is Ace's Alex on Discord, and he's playing with his friends who are also on Discord. Yeah. They found a secret. Still something
cool.
that we need to figure out what the reward for collecting all the secrets are, but we'll figure out something cool.
Other than achievements. I mean, achievements is a given, but
Obviously.
we want to give some
Nobody-
people something in game as well.
Yeah. Nobody said that there's connections on the island. That's true. No cell towers just means it's like a...
He
Sounds
says
like
he
a-
flies past.
Oh,
radars
right,
and
right.
satellite
Oh,
dishes.
well, they obviously don't work anymore.
Of course.
I don't get something now. What is that? Ah, I'm going to the lighthouse.
Again?
This time, I won't crash into it.
Maybe you can try landing on top of
Foreshadowing.
it.
I definitely won't. No, those are not for cell phones. Then what are they for? I feel like we're writing like the lore of the game right now. They are for other purposes. Maybe nefarious purposes. Here we go. It's good. Beautiful,
Even
soft
has
landing.
collision enabled. That's great.
Oof.
Yeah, we totally need a collectible up there.
We do.
A star or a secret.
Now, before Jamie interrupted me
I'm so sorry.
with all his new features, I wanted to show another thing I built, which is dumb as hell. I call it the Christmas tree. And this is what it looks like. It's actually it
looks-
usually looks even more like a Christmas tree because I put lights on it. Right now it's mostly just Christmassy because it's green and shaped like one. But let's try it out. Wow, it's a little bit performance
Little bit
issues,
choppy.
a little bit choppy, but here we go. It flies beautifully. If you didn't want to be on this, I don't know how you would want to get around.
This looks terrible.
It flies a little bit like a Christmas tree.
What's it like in first person view?
Oh,
Thing. How does that work?
it's
Whoa.
okay. Like very well. Let me know if this is giving you a headache. Okay, that's
It seems like it'd be great in VR.
yeah.
Spinning around.
VR
feel into
Trailmakers.
it.
Oh my. No more.
Right now, we don't have Easter eggs in the game. As far as I know, I mean, it's possible our designers have put stuff in there.
Do you think
hidden
I
away.
would tell you on the stream if we had Easter eggs on it?
But there might be Easter eggs in there. I mean,
They're secret. You have to, wait till Easter to figure them out, or figure them out yourself. What? It's not a funny Easter egg if we fly over and show you an Easter egg.
of course not.
No, figure them out. Crimbo tree. It's a little bit floaty.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it should be falling to the ground a
It does.
bit faster, maybe.
I'm scared of pressing backspace, but I'll do it.
Hashtag blame Peter.
And there we are.
Okay, let's get rid of that
Just it took a
vehicle.
little while. There's what?
Let's get rid of it. It's too many pieces.
It's showing the game in a not so flattering light.
Yeah, so we shouldn't be streaming this.
I'm trying to delete it. Oh, forgot the ornament, if you will. So, are you the first one to find it? The secret?
What? One of the things we've been working on this week as well is the suspension. I know
True.
people have been complaining a lot about it on Discord.
They have.
And
You have.
understandably so. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bit it's a
Because
bit
you
broken.
explained, because you complained so much, we decided to fix it.
And it's still not 100%.
No, it's better.
It's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Do we have something to show it off?
I think we do. Now, hold on to your what?
Onto your hats.
To your hats, because it's a PG stream. Because you're about to see a prime
Maybe we should just drag it out.
Emil
Like,
creation.
without all this build up, because if you drag it out and it falls apart, it's going to be
It's
of
not
painful.
falling apart. The only thing wrong with it is it changed colors because it's on your profile now, and so it's pink. And
I like the pink. It looks good.
someone on Discord about a couple of hours ago said, "Can you build bicycles in the game?" I assumed you meant motorcycles in it, and people were like, "Nah, they topple over too easily and stuff like that." Well, challenge accepted.
Yep. You basically dropped all your tasks for the rest of the day, and you're.
I had important
I'm making a
stuff to
bike.
do, but I had to. So what you're seeing here is my attempt at a.
I really hope this doesn't.
Is it
collapse
called?
when you-
Is it called a bat cycle? Bat motorcycle? What's
I
it
think that's
called?
what they call it,
What's Batman's motorcycle called?
Bad bike?
Bat bike? The bat bike?
I don't know the official name, but
Whew.
I'm sure somebody will know. Oh yes, it
And
didn't
it
collapse.
stands beautifully. It doesn't topple over. And get rid of this. The bat pod? Is that it?
Is that the official name? Really?
Boy. Now look at this.
That's so cool. Oh man, those.
Someone messed up the exhaust, but imagine cool exhaust instead of white smoke, because that's not very bat pod-ish.
The Total says it's Bat Pod as well.
It's
Okay.
bat pod.
Okay.
Bat pod is it. Bat
That's
pod
a
it
bad
is.
name.
Now, what? Yes, it's got cannons too. Look at it. Thank you, Grandmaster. I know it's awesome. I just made it. And the rest of the stream will just be me driving around, telling everyone, well, telling you guys
I mean, look at that. It didn't even
how awesome
fall
it is.
apart so bad.
It's just gonna be 20 minutes of me just tooting my own horn. The bad part turns weird, and this one turns beautifully. So you could say that it's better than the bad part.
I would say it's better.
Yeah, it's better because you
you're
can
gonna-
drive it, and I'm gonna put it on in the vehicles channel in
No,
20 minutes.
no. It's going
I'm
in.
not.
It's going in the loot box.
It's going
So
in the
people
loot box.
might get
It's
a
gonna be
chance
20
to get it.
Please send me 20 bitcoins, and I will share this. Okay.
There is no horns that you can toot, unfortunately.
We should put a horn in the game so I could literally toot my own horn. That's a genius idea. Man, it's always derf with these. Okay, so here's how I made it. Hinges on this, and then suspensions on it. Then I built a frame with these. What do we call it?
I think right now they're just called grid.
The
Like
grid
two-
blocks.
Yeah, 2
The
by
grid
4,
blocks. Yep.
1 by 4.
Now, what happened when I just put it there is that because I didn't have these, see, now I'll remove them to demonstrate my point, is that when you don't have those, it kind of falls to the side.
So it's those that you need to.
It's
to
those
stay
that you
stable.
need to stay stable. As
Okay.
you can see, it still drives, but it falls over way easier, he says, as he fails at making it fall over. But trust me, it does. There is a horn in the game, and I don't think it's functional now. As in,
No.
it's not making a sound, which is kind of the only function you expect from a horn. So if it doesn't make a sound, it's
not
not
really a
functional. No. But when I put these grid blocks on, it kind of is. It's like what do you call them? Training wheels
Yeah, training
for like a kid's bike, which I know doesn't. It kind of collides with the whole bat part thing, because I don't think Batman has training wheels on. But
Everybody
this one
has to start
does.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I agree. The best horn is a silent horn.
We should. Oh, I was just about to overpromise something with horns, but I'm sure you guys can figure out something super far-fetched that would definitely not go in the game. Look at this. Look at those beautiful particles
Horns
made
which
of
you can
made of
set your
squares.
own sound effects to.
Jamie, you did it. I told you not to say stuff like that. Don't clip this. Rhino horn. I think Alfred put training wheels on the bad part just in the beginning. Oh well, it wouldn't be Alfred, right? Because Alfred is not the guy who builds the stuff.
No, I guess not.
It's who builds Batman stuff?
I don't know. I'm not a Batman nerd.
What? You're an everything else nerd. Okay, that almost worked.
It's totally Alfred who does it.
It's Alfred who builds the bad part. This is lore now. Lucius builds the stuff. Is that what he's called? The guy, who's Morgan Freeman in the basement?
I guess.
Master Wayne.
I'm glad someone knows this stuff.
Yeah.
Peter's here now as well.
Ah,
I'm
Peter's
sure
here.
Peter knows his Batman.
Peter's here. Ugh. Peter's here.
Wow, look at those textures. They look pretty good.
Is something happening to me?
I think maybe they've been updated. They definitely look better than the Steam alpha. Ah, you're so close to landing it.
Oh no. Did you see the new explosion? It just exploded. That's the new explosion. No, Peter, don't leave. I was just teasing you. Make him feel better, chat. Everyone likes Peter. He fixes stuff
Most of the time.
most of the time. I forgot the
It's
colors.
about
again.
50-50.
Yeah.
Like 50% breaking stuff, 50% fixing stuff.
Sometimes it's Alfred, sometimes it's Lucius Fox. What secret? Oh no.
What secret did I? The one about loot boxes?
Don't say anything. the secret about. Do we have any more vehicles to show, or should I just tinker with vehicles?
Do we have
all
more
that?
vehicles? Do we?
Let's check it.
Wait, isn't JC Johnny?
No, he's a rapper.
No, in the
What?
chat.
Oh,
It's Johnny, right?
JC1234.
What was the name we gave the
think it is.
creature?
Oh, the feathered Johnny.
Feathered Johnny.
The
That's
feathered
it.
Johnny.
That's the official name
It
for
might
the
be.
bird creature.
We actually
Oh, the
do have
Walker,
another one.
but yeah.
I'm not sure that I know how to steer. This we'll get back to the bad part because it's a thing of beauty.
Oh,
but
it even has vanity box on it.
no, I like that. You see that? Hashtag blame Peter for conquering the special place in our hearts. That is wholesome. Whew. Okay, Ole built this, and Ole is the producer on the game.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see, it's I don't know. It's he has a fascination with building stuff that can walk, even though there's no real reason in the game to build something that
Not
can
yet.
walk.
There will be one day.
As you can see, I don't know. Is this?
I like how its head, or is it its mouth?
It's a
Like,
mouth.
Okay.
It's a mouth, and then do you see the headlamps? The headlamps are the eyes. There's something wrong with the headlamps. You see how they're not turned on,
Yeah,
but
they're
they're
not-
still casting light.
Yeah.
That's weird. It is.
But it
it's
works.
It's a drunk centipede, but it only has 6 legs. I mean, the centipede has centi legs.
Yeah. Do you think the builder could handle a centipede?
I think what would go wrong with like a true centipede is probably everything besides the amount of blocks, just the amount of hinges, because hinges in this game work well in small amounts. I mean, there's really no purpose for something as dumb as this. But then again, isn't that what the game is all about? Making dumb stuff and bad parts.
Not everything has to have a function.
No.
If it looks cool, then that's fine.
So he made this by signing these AD, right? And then AD, and
Seems like
AD.
he also had a timer as well.
we had a timer on it because otherwise it wouldn't kind of, it has to lift it. I don't know. I've never understood these walkers.
We can probably share that in the vehicle channel as
This
well,
one?
right?
Yeah.
People can have a play with it, have a tweak around, see if
I'll
they can improve
I
it.
think you can, after the stream, I will make sure all the blueprints are available in the vehicle room on our Discord, discord.gg/trailmakers. And if you want to improve on any of them, like the helicopters or the bad part, I guess, even though it's
Yeah,
almost perfect.
it's not going to work though in the Steam Alpha, the one that's available right now.
That's true. But
But you can try it.
you can try it. What won't work on the bad part because I can just change it so it
The
won't.
suspension.
The suspension are wonky. We'll update the build soon and make sure it works better.
I hope
Right.
so.
Right.
I mean, we're hoping to update it before weekend. We're not promising anything. We need to check that it's not more broken than the alpha that is currently available.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff in this update that we're gonna push. There's hopefully going to be a lot of fixes, a lot of new stuff to do in the world.
So
Hopefully it will perform better on machines, but it's really hard for us to say until people get to play it. But it is an alpha.
And it's
That's
important
part
that
of
you
being an alpha.
help us test it so we know what's wrong with it. We try to fix stuff, but if it's not fixed, let us know. Look at these dumb birds. Come get me.
Seems like they're not afraid of the water.
They shouldn't be.
Although did
Look at
they
that
come
dumb-
back out of the water, or are they stuck in the water forever?
We'll stream just another 10 minutes. So if there's anything you want to see, let us know. Because Jamie and I, it's the end of the day, long day at the office. Just we look forward to this every it's Thursdays at 4, we can just sit for an hour and
Just
play the game for a while. Yeah,
Show off stuff that people have been making.
those birds are amazing, Peter.
That is a good question. Where is the huge turtle?
Oh no!
Maybe we're on top of the huge turtle.
So it's. But what's under the turtle?
Space.
No, it's turtles all the way down,
Oh,
Jamie.
of course.
Oh my god!
I'm
I
sorry.
can't. It's turtles all the way down. More explosions?
No explosions.
That's actually something that is wrong with this build too, right? We're just not exactly satisfied with how stuff is not exploding enough. I mean,
Yeah,
explosions, too many explosions suck, and too few explosions is just not fun. So we need to find, the right amount of explosions, and it's not as easy as you'd think.
It's really difficult.
Especially
to get the balance right.
There
It's
it is.
really hard.
We've in the past, it's been like most mechanical blocked, stuff that requires power cores to run. They can explode on impact, and the seat, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
More explosions. Stuff not exploding enough. I think that's a legitimate concern. Do you think this can explode?
I'm sure it can. Maybe not in this build. I mean,
so good. Die, tree. I can make this explode.
kind of.
Kind of. Now it's just stuck. That's a thing that happens. When this happens, go out, point at it, press B. There it is. That's debugging for you.
It's working pretty well, this build.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
Now, actually, you know what? You remember that scene in The Dark Knight where Batman he reaches like a wall and he has to turn around?
Yeah. If you had like mini thrusters pointing down, you could fire them to get your front wheel up off the ground.
Come on. So underwhelming. Like absurdly underwhelming.
Try it on this one here.
This one.
This one.
But that's a challenge for you. If you can improve the bad part enough to make the Dark Knight turn kind of thing.
Yes. Flip it.
Flip. That's
Perfect.
exactly like it is in the movie. Also,
especially that bit.
This
I like that you shot the cannons on your way down.
a little flare. Where did it go? Okay. Hashtag Twitch broke.
We have 7 minutes left. Should we?
What?
If you get in the helicopter, you
Uh-huh.
can fly over to the zip line,
Zip line.
and we can try and get down it.
Zip line. It's
You know
the
where it is,
zip line.
right?
Yeah, I know where the zip line
You
is.
do? Okay.
I think so.
I think so.
Every time.
But that's because you didn't save the changes.
I didn't save the changes.
Not because
it's
the
not.
bindings
It's not
aren't
Peter's.
working.
It's not hashtag blame Peter. Yeah, zip line. How about that? Does it have texture yet?
No, not yet. It's still white. It's still just a white block.
Tell me if I'm flying in the wrong direction now.
No, you're.
Am I right?
If you go straight from here, you'll come to it pretty much.
Okay.
I like this creation, but it could be a bit faster. A little bit faster.
It's meant for leisure,
Yeah.
not speed.
And it actually turns, which
It turns
is a bonus.
beautifully.
But yeah, if you go to the right here, by the
Right?
time
No, it's down there, right?
no.
Oh, you
Oh
mean
yeah,
up there.
yeah. There it is. Yeah.
You see the zip line now?
By the time we get there, it'll be time to go.
We won't tease it and then.
No, we can have a couple of attempts at getting down there.
Oh, Peter
Nobody-
tooting his own horn again.
Nobody cares about planes
one-
anymore, Peter.
no one
It's-
cares.
It's all about the helicopters and the bat pods.
Planes are so last week. This is the helicopter bat pod stream. Get out of here, you plane nonsense. But Peter is a plane guy who makes planes. Here we go. Hashtag sorry, Peter. Nailed it.
Don't forget to get a checkpoint.
Nailed it. Oh yeah. Can I just do this?
Yeah,
This
should
is
be
what-
able, you should be able to.
Okay.
Which reminds me, another thing that's fixed in this build is the checkpoints between the islands.
Mm-hmm.
They're not working in the Steam Alpha. They're working in this build,
Let's see.
which is nice.
That is nice.
Okay, so this vehicle is going to seem super underwhelming compared to the stuff we've been showing. But I still enjoy it. I still think it's a cool vehicle.
Thank you, Litmar.
I mean, look at it. You
I
like it?
can't
You
wait
like
either.
it, right?
I like it. But it's like people who see that without context, they'll be like, "What? Why? What?"
So yeah, there is a reason I have these tires up here and the
Mhm.
hook. Just need to get in position.
Do it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
too fast.
Okay.
It's
You
really
got it.
difficult to get the angle right.
Do you see what he's going for? I'm sure someone can. Probably because the zipline is there in their
Oh.
build, right?
It is. Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
So yeah, people should be able to try this on the
No,
Steam
you-
Alpha.
You were almost about to do like a skateboard thing instead, where you just.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally see what you want to do. It's all about getting the angle right and the speed, of course.
Speed and the angle.
Oh,
So close.
Now, Jamie, what if you just made like more wheels?
I tried that, but then it affects the balance of the
Of
vehicle.
course, yeah.
Again.
We'll keep going. A gondola? Is that what it's called? A gondola is the one in Venice, right? The little boat. But is it also kind of like
Wow, performance is taking a hit.
Because every time you drive into the checkpoint.
What?
What?
I get so close every
Yeah,
time.
Keep trying. What if you make the arm move so we can grab it? All wonderful ideas. And, make it work. Send us the blueprint. And we'll start the next stream with
Oh look,
with the best zipliners.
my core's changed.
Every time you die, it changes a little bit more.
That was bad.
You didn't even want to repair, you just respawned.
No. This is harder than it looks, by the way.
And Asus suggests using a rotating thing to make
This
it
is
bend to the side.
See, now it's just getting too complicated. I mean, I'm sure you could do that,
I
but
know. But
I'm
that's what happens when you put a puzzle in the game and you continuously fail at it. People will give you suggestions on how to improve it.
you give it a couple of tries.
Okay. You read chat then. First try. No.
And also the problem is when you do manage to hook on there,
Mm-hmm.
the weight of the vehicle underneath causes you to swing.
Ah.
So it's pretty hard to do it. But I'm sure it's doable.
Space the wheels
I'm
out one more to the
I'm
left.
sure it is doable.
I think so. I think you could put this one too in the vehicle room and just say, please improve this until it can make it. Oh, so close. Hey, I have an idea.
Oh, we forgot about those, didn't we?
There. You go try it. Alright. Here we go. This is it. That's not enough speed at all. Yeah, that's another key. Come get your keys. Get your keys.
But also, I think it's a lot easier if you drive up to it and you had pistons or whatever to raise up the thing. That would make it easier.
If you could just,
But
like,
it
if you
wouldn't
could
look as
actually,
cool.
no, it wouldn't. If you
I
could
want to drive up
just-
to it fast, jump
and then slide down,
slide down it.
like
It's
in
gonna
one
look
motion.
so cool.
It is. Woo!
That's too fast.
That is like. Like make a ramp, have the top arm
Yeah.
offset more, so you can drive up straight and hook on much easier.
Nox had the same idea with the piston. I mean, that would definitely work, but we want to approach it at speed, jump, and like hook onto it.
That was not even close. Okay. Huh. If you're afraid that the bots are getting them, we'll give out a couple on Discord instead. So, what should you write on Discord to have a chance for to get a key in 10 minutes?
I don't know. What should you write?
You should write hashtag.
Tell us why you want to try it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
No dumb hashtags. Tell us why you should get a key. Okay.
Yeah, that's the end, right?
That's it. I so wanted to just zip line down here, but maybe next time. Build something for us that can do it. You saw in the previous 2 streams that Jamie and I, we suck at puzzles. We like them, we're not good at them. So, yeah, general chat. Yeah. There it is.
Oh, so cool.
That was pretty cool. Explosion? No explosion. So we actually kind of made it in the
We're
end.
out of time.
We're out of time. That's
Hopefully
it for this time.
Yeah.
Next week, another stream, Thursday, 4
Same
p.m.
time.
Same time.
Same day.
Same day.
Same people.
Same people.
Different build.
Different build. New vehicles. Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully new vehicles.
Send us something. And also press the buttons that, the like ones.
The special buttons.
The
The
special
buttons that
buttons.
make us feel special.
Yeah, the special. Press the special buttons if you haven't already. Which, of course, talking about the follow one and the like one and the join and the subscribe and
The
the
donate.
donate and pre-order button.
makes us
And
super happy.
Yeah, you can find them all over the internet. Press the buttons, and if you have already pressed the buttons, thank you for pressing the buttons. And also, just see you next week and come join the Discord and chat with us. We're there too much.
All day, basically.
All day, basically.
Yeah.
Then we sleep. So, see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.